Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Make sure to leave a like so this video is recommended to others, and hit that subscribe button so you can keep seeing videos just like this.
They were driving down a haunted road when something straight out of a horror movie runs at them. A truck driver by the name Indio was driving down a road that many of the residents believed to be haunted. Due to high amounts of car crashes and people seeing things in the pitch dark road, many people avoid this road at all costs. But one night, as Indio was left with no other route back home, they put on some music to calm the mood, unknowing something had been watching them all along. Straight out of a Jeepers Creepers film, a pale figure can be seen running towards the road, then hides. Just what exactly was that, running towards their truck?
That's actually kind of terrifying, because I know that's a huge problem in Mexico for truckers to get robbed all the time. I guess nothing happened if they didn't even realize they caught that on camera. My dude literally fed a homeless guy with a loaf of bread. Yeah, I think he won Halloween. We finally found a 100% legitimate video, and it turns out it's just a cat. It's like that Silent Hill dog.
Let's talk about one of the creepiest videos out on the internet right now, the Ghost Ambulance of Monterrey. This story gets crazy, so bear with me. In the month of March 2017, Mexican news outlets started to freak out about this video, which the video took place in Colonia Industrias del Vidrio en la ciudad de San Nicolás de los Garza, Nuevo León. And I know it's an extremely long name, but it's important to know the location. Because on that area there's a specific road where if you tune to this specific radio station and you pass this cross, the following will happen. I'm just gonna show you the video.
Está en la 690. Se supone, se dice que cuando llegas para allá, donde está la cruz, más o menos por donde va la camioneta aquella, se distorsiona este pedo y empieza a sonar una ambulancia. No se sabe si es verdad, pero bueno, se dice. Vamos a pasar por ahí, pues, a ver qué pedo. Ahora sí, dale. La estación no se ha cambiado, es la misma estación. Ahí vamos. Por allá está la cruz. Dale lento, más lento, más lento. ¡A la madre! ¿Dónde está la cruz? Dale, dale.
Now after this video was posted, a bunch of other people tried to test it out themselves and had the same exact results. That road became so famous that Univision, one of the biggest Mexican news outlets, went to go investigate. And what ended up happening literally gave me chills. I'm just gonna show you the video, here it is.
Ante nuestra sorpresa en ese preciso momento, se escuchó una voz que parece decir la frase "deja la cámara".
Que se ha jugado bien el partido. Medio tiempo, algo, no, para nada. De hecho, creo que los argentinos se metieron atrás después del gol. Sí, te lo decía un momento. Puedes decir lo que quieras, ya sabes que...
Now, an ambulance sound I can take. But somebody directly talking through that radio station, is in an extreme paranormal case, or someone hacking into that radio station and doing that. But what do you guys think? I would like to hear your guys' thoughts on this because I literally can't figure it out. I can't figure it out. What do you think?
Always some creepy stuff happening in Mexico, dude. The fact that other people can replicate it, that makes it look so much more real. I hope it's radio interference or something. What? Yo. Oh, don't go back in. They're running back in the water. Those things were feet away from the shore. That's crazy. That's gonna make me scared of going in the pool.
Strangest forest called the Devil's Tramping Ground in North Carolina. It is just this bizarre circle in the woods where no plants will grow and no animals will even cross its path. It's a 40-foot clearing, which is pretty big, and it's said to be where the devil comes to stomp and dance every night. Others say he paces the circle at night as he contemplates what havoc to wreak next. Red eyes are constantly seen glowing here. People put belongings in that circle in the evening. Next day, they've been thrown out.
UFO could have totally landed there, man. That would explain nothing growing there anymore. Who knows? Somebody should go camping there and upload it. Not it. Come on, dude. If they can do this with the F-35s, I can just stop and change direction. Just imagine the stuff we haven't seen. That just means he loves you, I think. I've never had a cat. They look kind of fun, though. Oh, the no sound made it scarier somehow. That was pretty good.
Aquí tienen, señoras y señores. Impresionante. Tope. Muy cerca de donde está el inolvidable Pedro el perro guayo. ¡Cálmate!
Dude, did my guy just get assaulted by a group of dogs? What happened? Alright, hold on. I need to rewatch this.
Aquí tienen, señoras
He waited right when he got there.
y señores.
Wow. And then there's another and another dog over here. Yeah, what?
Impresionante. Tope. Muy cerca de donde está.
What a strange simulation we live in. That was way too perfect. Ooh. Jeez, man. Oh no. That was a fountain. Damn. You can't really blame the guy. The fog machine was a stupid idea. There is no way that was not gonna happen. Yo, that is genius. That is so genius. That'll teach him.
Oh, Jericho! Jericho? Jericho? Jericho! Hi! There you are! Hi, mister. Hey, you didn't even finish breakfast. What are you doing? Hi. Good to see you.
Dude, rhinos look so crazy. It's like a literal mythical creature, dude. Maybe that's where they got the idea for unicorns. Dude. That was nice. Can you even call that a BMX trick? That was straight up magic. How did he actually do that? That's insane. A lot. Oh no, that poor guy. Yeah. Dude, almost gave him a heart attack. Oh man, that's a messed up prank, dude. I'm not gonna lie, this would 100% get me. That's kinda evil, man. We couldn't be friends after this.
Alien abduction captured on camera. UFOs in a way you've never seen. And those abducted from their homes for experiments. Aliens! Yes, we talking about aliens, bitch. You see, they come in all different shapes and sizes. Because think of the size of our universe. Sometimes they're triangles, squares. They come in every shape. And yes, this is real abduction footage. But you're not going to expect this. Because what if some of these craft are operated by humans? Here I have 3 whistleblowers, and I want you to hear their story. First is DC Long. Him and his father went to an underground bunker at Fort Briggs. And as they're being led into a room, they stumble upon something that they should have never seen.
I did realize it was something that I never should have seen in my life.
Huge rectangle floating and spinning.
There was a monolithic slab directly in front of me that was being held up by nothing. The closer that I got to this slab, I felt an intense vibration inside of my body. I never felt anything like that before in my life, never anything since, but it left no sound.
The personnel at the base tried to force them to sign an NDA, and they...
Need you to sign this NDA? Absolutely not. We weren't going to sign.
Within a day, both of their lives would be ruined.
Everything that my father had worked for, from the time that I was a child until I became a man, absolutely everything was seized. My father went from being a very humble millionaire to absolutely broke, bankrupt, and destitute in 24 hours.
DC is a paratrooper, and someone broke his neck and pushed him out of a plane.
And then something hits me in the side of the face. The gentleman to my right, the man that I knew, threw his static line intentionally, and it snapped my neck. I go to fall out of the aircraft, deploy my combat pack. The only thing that I heard after that was the sound that my body made when it broke. When I woke up a month later, I was told that I was not fit.
All because they saw that technology. This story is even crazier. This guy right here.
Sorry guys, this is personal. This affected the rest of my marriage, my life, and my relationship with my child.
Again, military saw something that he shouldn't have. And that night he was driving home with his wife. A strange craft began to follow them. It mimicked their every move, then stopped at the hood of their car. The car completely shut down, and then the couple jumped out. But listen to this, because it's the most interesting thing I've ever heard. The craft felt like a living creature.
I stepped forward with my left hand extended. The craft responded to my movement, wiped my hand up the craft's starboard side. It was as smooth as glass. However, when I drew my hand back towards me, it felt like shark skin or a cat's tongue. As I drew my hand back, pixels jumped off the craft. The craft purred. It bellowed through my body. I could feel it resonate in my body cavity. It was very intense. I felt like I was in contact with a living creature.
And then both were abducted. But the creatures inside of the craft were human. Specifically, one was a female with long red hair. And they spoke inside of his mind. They said, "You were not supposed to see this." This ruined his life. Not just the physical, but the mental damage.
My name is Stephen Michael Digna Jr. Following testimony is true and inaccurate as it can be at this time, to the best of my ability, and I am prepared to swear this testimony under oath before the Senate and Congress.
That was the most bizarre UFO story I've ever heard, man. It reminds me of this movie I saw, and I don't want to spoil the movie now, but pretty sure most of y'all have seen Nope by now. I guess that's where they got the idea from, unless they're straight up just telling us. He's still going. Oh my god, bro. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. 10 out of 10. How long was that? 31 seconds. Jeez.
If you see this, don't stare at it. A haunting video was posted by user Texas Ghost Hunters, where a neighbor notices unexplicable events inside their next door neighbor's garage and begins to record it. As the lights flicker through the garage window, a shadow figure can be seen running back and forth.
Oh my
but as he
God.
continues recording it, this happens. Whatever that thing is notices it's being watched and begins to stare back at him or her. The moniker or not, it's safe to say being stared at by whatever that thing is bad news.
I mean, I'd stare back too if I saw somebody recording me through my window. Oh, poor little fat guy. Oh, he rolled over. No. That poor little wiener. He gets an A for effort. You'll get it next time. That kind of broke my brain for a little bit. I was confused. I was like, that's a long fall. And then I realized he had a parachute on.
This is Jeff Dabe, and he has some serious meat
I've
paws.
seen this
Although
guy.
it may seem like Jeff has some sort of genetic disorder, he's actually been tested by scientists and just naturally has some really large hands. Jeff also does professional arm wrestling, and he's an absolute monster.
That's where I saw him.
And Jeff holds the world record for the largest ring at size 30. And I already know his wife is extremely happy.
Dude's got literal Hulk hands. That's crazy. It's gotta suck when he has to use his cell phone, I bet. I don't think you'd be able to type with those fingers. I guess small things like that might be slightly inconvenient. Dude, look at the side steps at the bottom. Jeez. Oh my god, that's so high. Wow. That is so high up. My hands got sweaty just from watching that. I wonder how they carved the steps into it though. That must have been a nightmare.
This is crab and goyle. And I'm Draco. Think my name's funny, do you? So I need to ask you yours. Red hair and a hand-me-down robe. You must be a weasel. You'll soon find out that some visiting animals are better than others.
I should not have watched that video. I'm the type of person that will waste an hour in front of the TV doing that. So for sure I'm gonna try this later. Yo! Oh no! Dang. And there's another person on a scooter. That water might have even messed up her scooter, man. Dumb idea. Dumb idea. Wow, I did not know real life could look so nice. That looked nice enough to be a painting, or even a movie scene. Well, that's all I have today, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me again. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, you're awesome, and I appreciate all of you guys. And with that, I'll see you in the next video.